So I did a course by Jim Kwik. The purpose in it is to help with memory. It's called Superbrain Quest. Every day there are activities that you do. They're usually about 15 to 20 minutes long. He gives you different hacks that you can use to therefore improve your memory. And my title is a female pelvic medicine reconstructive surgeon, or otherwise known as a urogynecologist. Before I became a physician, I went to nursing school and I did practice for a couple of years. During college, during nursing school, during medical school, I had to spend an inordinate amount of time learning just dry facts. And it was pharmaceutical drugs, muscles, bones, surgical instruments, just so much information, and it just took so much time. And I used essentially rote memory. Now I've learned these great hacks from Jim Kwik. I actually took a day or two to learn 40 elements on the periodic table. And wow, had I known that before, I would have been just so much happier. So Jim Kwik, where the heck were you all my life? What I love about this program is simply stated, it makes me happy and it makes me giggle. There are so many things really to address in terms of how I've had a transformation. I mentioned earlier that I'm a urogynecologist. Because I've been in the area since the year 2000, I have a lot of general gynecology patients, which I see for their well women exams annually. And during that time, it's a really important visit because we talk about a lot of preventative measures. We talk about diet and exercise. I've tried to use every clever way that I can come up with to try to motivate my patients, and I kind of run out of some of them. But now that I've done the course, one of the acronyms that Jim Kwik uses is called eliminating or killing the ants, which stands for automatic negative thoughts. Whenever I have patients who come in and I counsel them on diet and exercise, for example, I can counsel them and say, well, if you can't follow the diet, or you feel guilty about not doing it, or you find a reason that you cannot exercise and then you feel bad and you didn't reach your goal, well, let's just squash that idea. When I do put them on a weight loss plan, they do come back within a month or two. And so I've already had the benefit of seeing that these patients are implementing this particular acronym in their life, and they come back and say that they were inspired. So it's been really great to make a difference in their life using something so simple as that. And I've been able to also adopt that acronym in myself personally. It has taught me that just because I'm almost going to be 50 years old, that I can learn new tricks. Another method that Jim Kwik brings up is called chain linking. This year I mentioned that I'm going to be 50 years old, and I have a group of friends and family that are very sweet and have come together to do what are called Spartan obstacle races. What we do is we will do some periodic distance runs. And sometimes it can be a little monotonous and difficult, so to kind of spice things up, I'll start doing some of these chain linking methods. I will teach them this method, and during our run, during that short period of time, they're able to memorize the 20 first 20 elements on the periodic table. There's another activity that improves brain function, which is juggling. And there was a study done in the past where they found more white matter, which is where a lot of our learning connectivity occurs in the brains of jugglers. So our youngest son learned how to juggle the tennis balls. It only took him a couple of days, but that's the benefit of being youthful. My oldest son does hip-hop dancing. He also does break dancing. And no, I'm not trying break dancing. But he's been teaching me some hip-hop dance routines. And it's been a lot of fun, and I'm learning them, not very fast, as fast as I would like, but still, it may have been something I would have not tried as aggressively as I have. My middle son, for Mother's Day, bought a badminton set, and I grew up as a girly girl, so I didn't do any sports. Athletically, I don't have that kind of skill. When he got this particular set, I thought, well, why not try and play it? And first time I was able to play it, and actually pretty decently. So it's been a lot of fun. I think I'm having more interactions with family and friends, not allowing my age to be an issue to impede education, no matter what it may be, whether it's physically, intellectually, and using it positively. One of Jim Kwik's lessons involves using what he calls the location method in order to remember a list of things in order. When I was applying the location method to the current quest that my husband and I are doing, it's called Lifebook Quest. Basically, it's to improve the 12 aspects of your life. What that entails is you picture yourself in your home, because that's a place of familiarity, and you start with naming 5 objects in that room. And then you correspond each object to a subject, for example, that you're going to be speaking about. Jim Kwik, I cannot thank you enough for teaching me these different life hacks that I can implement in my everyday life. I call these my pearls of endorphins because I get such a rush when I am able to learn something new and learn it very efficiently. Again, thank you.